It's a mid-pen matchup with pride on the line tonight here in Central Dauphin East as Harrisburg, the Cougars, invade the Panthers of Central Dauphin East in the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. Good evening, everyone. High School Sports Live is proud to present the CD East versus Harrisburg boys basketball rivalry tonight. This broadcast is being aired on Fox 43's Antenna TV channel, Fox 43.2, Verizon 463, and Comcast 247. We're also being live streamed at hsslivetv.com. The entire broadcast is made possible by our premier sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, and Hoffman Ford. Advanced Hoops is the premier basketball training program in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and is responsible for coordinating the program here tonight. It is a pride game for sure tonight as the Cougars and the Panthers hook it up here. And we start out with the Harrisburg Cougars tonight, 4-15 on the year, 1-11 overall. Throw that out because this is a rivalry game, and no one knows it better than Coach Kirk Smallwood here with me, who's coached at both these places, had a couple of state championships at Harrisburg. And when we start with Harrisburg, we start with number 13, a freshman, Trace Walker. This kid's the real deal.
Yeah, he was moved up from the JVs. He earned his worth. He was really disappointed that he wasn't on the varsity from the beginning of the year, but he showed his worth, and Coach Maxwell put him in the lineup. He started the last 6 games, 6.0 points per game, takes 3 charges, very tough. He loves defense.
And Coach Damone Maxwell, a guy that you hold kind of special in your heart too, right, Coach?
Love the guy. Harrisburg High's first team All-State basketball player.
And also a member on one of those 2 state championships you had in 1998 and 2002, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Damone Maxwell, the head coach at Harrisburg tonight, following in the footsteps of his mentor. On the other side for Central Dauphin East, we saw him earlier in the year. They're 5-12 overall, 2-9 in the Commonwealth. Again, throw out those records tonight. This is a rivalry game. You talk about them. Elijah Cooper, we really liked him earlier in the year, 13.7 points a game. Only a sophomore, but gets it done.
Well, he has a lot of tools. He can shoot the 3, he can get to the rack, and he told me he has a hezzy left, and I've been watching him, and he does have a hezzy left, so keep a lookout for that. But he and Eli Vega have to not turn the ball over tonight for CD East to be successful. Eli's a small point guard himself, and they'll get in the lane, and if they can do that, they might have some success.
Eli Vega, point guard, was saddled with some fouls last game, but when he came on late, came on with a flourish. Lots of speed in the floor tonight, lots of young talent, lots of good players, and lots of fun. It's a great rivalry game tonight. It's the Cougars and the Panthers all here on the High School Sports Live Game of the Week on Fox 43.2. Back after this.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and Workin' dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
And here we are back at CD East High School for a battle of the cats tonight. It's the Cougars of Harrisburg High and CD East on the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. The Panthers of CD East going left to right on your screen in white with black trim and black with white trim tonight for Harrisburg, and CD East controls the tap. Harrisburg high in a zone right out of the gate. One of the things I know Coach Brian Hill wants to cut down on tonight for CD East, the number of turnovers. They've had a real problem with that this season. Push along the baseline, no call, and inside very quickly for 2 points. Number 24, Dauphin Fox.
It was a nice move by Fox. Very strong rebounder.
Harrisburg high on a good drive there to the basket will draw the foul.
CD East is 5-12. They beat Lebanon yesterday pretty good by about 25 points. And, you know, they're on an upswing as far as their program.
Lebanon, a tough season, has not gotten a win yet this year, 0-17 so far. Second shot up, and that's the way to quiet the crowd there is Lewis with his first points of the night, 2-1. CD East leads it early.
Harrisburg with the steal.
They'll have to do a better job of stopping the ball this possession, though.
Where top it comes. Going to be a walk call there. As nice move by Elias Koch. Elias Koch, yes, the guy that catches all the footballs during the course of the season. Much sought after receiver.
He does a good job. He has probably 20 offers right now and counting. Also on the floor is Sean Lee, who quarterbacked the Cougars this year to a district championship and then some.
Sean Lee, an outstanding player.
And his uncle's the AD at CD East.
And his dad played at Penn State, so everywhere you look, a Lee. Defense here by CD East.
CD East is doing a very good job defending. Lee in the paint. Rolls off.
Nice crossover move, though.
It's moved by Sean Lee.
Gian Lewis with the offensive rebound and the shot.
Another pull up there, not going to go. Yanked down there for CD East by Dauphin Fox. Quickly ahead. Up trying to get the shot, and does. Elijah Cooper finds a way to get it on home. Wasn't the prettiest one, but it counted.
He didn't tell me about his Euro.
He's the leading scorer. He's only a sophomore. Harrisburg running their half-court offense. Wesley Pena down low.
Pena just shuffled a little bit, was trying to make the baseline drop step and got caught for the shuffle. 2 turnovers so far against Harrisburg.
Quincy Brandon in the game for Harrisburg.
Wes Pena, I appreciate an undersized postman.
Yeah. He takes a lot. He's leading the team in charges for Harrisburg.
Good reversal of basketball. Got the open shot. Ball knocked away, controlled by Koch. Harrisburg moves in the forecourt here. Good double team there by Nasir Henry. Nasir Henry forced the turnover there. We liked the way he played in the last game, Nasir Henry.
Yes, he played very, very solid defense for 4 quarters. I was very impressed with his energy.
3 turnovers a game so far here for Harrisburg.
Harrisburg in a 1-3-1. They usually trap in the corners.
Usually like to hit that with a 2-1-2, get in the seams just like that, and get a good shot just like that. And knocking it down is Elijah Cooper. He has got 4 points in the game.
And he went 2 dribbles and pull up.
Elijah's the leading scorer for the East High Panthers.
We talk about that football team for Harrisburg this year. One of the great wins of all time there against Manheim Township at the end of the season.
That was great.
It was a comeback of enormous proportions to win the District 3 title. Sean Lee and Elias Koch were 2 of the main reasons why, especially at the end. There's another drag. That'll be the 4th turnover now against Harrisburg so far.
That was a turnover by the youngster. Number 13.
Trace Walker.
5'10", ninth grader.
6-1 so far. CD's leads it. We'll take a timeout. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And welcome back to CD East. It'll be CD East basketball. 6-1 leader with 4:35 to go here in the first quarter. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you here tonight. Jim Gallagher, our stat guy, as always, the prince of stats down here on the end of the table. Keeping us ever vigilant as to what's going on.
Another turnover by the Eastside Panthers.
CD East so far, 3 out of 3 shooting the ball from 2, so very efficient thus far. Here comes Sean Lee with the basketball.
A lot of quick hands out here making turnovers.
Strong move here.
Quincy Brandon, he's a scorer.
Well, I'll tell you what, Quincy Brandon just in the game says, let me take it to the rack, coach. Brandon name's been around Harrisburg for a while too, hasn't it?
His dad was a big 33 player. He was a wide receiver and also played football at Temple.
So far, Harrisburg nothing out of 4 in 2-point range. Just a foul shot to throw, show for all their work so far. Sean Lee dribbles at the seam, closes down on, kicks it back out. Here's Walker. And Walker's going to draw the foul here.
Looks like they might be trying to attack the freshman when he gets the ball on the floor.
Yeah. Double teaming every time.
Got to see what he's made of. Nice play.
Beautiful play and a better
Good
block, though. Nice job getting up there by DeJuan Fox. Back on the other end, pulled down by Elias Koch for a moment. Take it away. Fight for it underneath the basket, and jump ball will stay with CD East. I'll make it the Cougars now, they say.
I enjoyed that battle.
Yeah. He got after it.
Well, they're going to call a foul.
I think the foul's on Fox.
Two guys getting after it is what it was.
Yeah.
DeJuan Fox hit with the foul there. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Low scoring game, 6-1. CD East leads it. Lead at Koch. Inside it goes, and there's the freshman almost getting up, but he's going to get 2 shots at the line. Trace Walker with a drive.
That was a nice set. Harrisburg running their half-court man-to-man offense. Get a foul.
And Trace sold it very well, I thought.
Yeah. Harrisburg's doing a nice job of attacking the glass so far. Don't have a lot to show for it here, but they're attacking, getting to the front of the iron. Here's Walker. First one's up and good. Nice stroke by the youngster.
From talking to Coach Maxwell and Coach Ross, this is the guy they want to hang their hat on for the next 4 years.
Tyrell Middleton into the game now for the Cougars.
And you're looking at the future of Harrisburg basketball right there.
Yeah.
Second shot. Right back out to him. Oh, how about that move? And then tap, not going to go. Yanked down again by Fox. DeJuan Fox has been busy so far. Another turnover here. Walker going up strong, and Walker going to be blocked by Fox, and he'll pick up the foul. For Fox, that's going to be his second foul, and Walker's going to go back to the line. Talk about challenging. Take a look at this.
Well, this is Quincy Brandon. He loves contact.
Yes.
I thought he put a hole in the floor here in the first time he went down.
That's one thing he will never shy away from is contact. That's who he is.
Quincy Brandon, only a sophomore, part of this youth movement in Harrisburg right now.
We also have several offers for football.
Well, I can see why, the way he gets after it.
Yeah.
Harrisburg only 2 of 5 so far of the line. Is checking back into the game now. It'll be Eddie Tate for the first time. I said checking back in. It's the first time tonight in for DeJuan Fox, who has 2 fouls. Brandon with the second one. That's up. That one is going to be no good as well.
Looks like Eastside stepped in early.
Yeah.
He'll get another shot.
Phil Brown, the official, called that one. I think 5 people were in early.
Yeah.
So they'll get a second chance here. We all like that every now and then in life, don't we? Especially when you're at the free throw line. Here's Brandon. Brandon's second one mountains up and does not make him pay for it. But how about the tap back? Nice job there by Koch.
Sean Lee with the excellent offensive board and layup.
Forgive me, Sean Lee and not Koch. Forgive me.
I was impressed by how quickly he got up on the second jump.
Yeah.
And high, too.
Took 5 minutes to get their first field goal there, and that on a stick back. So no matter how it goes, it's nice to see the ball go through the hoop the first time, and still only a 6-4 game.
It looked like Sean was on a pogo stick that time.
Harrisburg back in their 1-3-1. Got Cope in the middle and Sean Lee on the baseline.
A.J. Cooper making the move. A.J. Cooper straight up off the front of the iron. Pulled down again. And that was Koch with the rebound. So they have Koch listed at like 6'1". I got news for you.
Yeah,
he's a little bigger than that.
He's at least 6'3".
He's 6'3", and the hair's about 3 more inches, so big at 6'6", right? So
yes.
I say that enviously. Nice look, far corner, and that is going to be a knockdown there by Elijah Cooper. First 3 of the night.
He's the leading scorer for East.
And he's done it 3 different ways.
That's 7 out of their 9 points. There's the freshman rolling it and not going to go over the top. Chased down, battled out, and taken away. And another look downtown, and number 35, and we do not have his name. I'm thinking it might be Jan Kalanji, but we're not positive. Nice job going to the basket, and Sean Lee up and in. 4 points a game for Lee.
Nice steal by Brandon, who also led the mid-pen in interceptions.
Coach Kyle Everett does such a great job over that Harrisburg team.
You know, Cal Everett was a pretty good basketball player himself.
Yes, he was.
Oh, and then a throwaway there, and nobody was on the right page.
Played for a couple years at East Pennsboro, and then where'd he go after that?
Harrisburg. He's still there. Steal.
Elijah Cooper with the steal.
And you got a rugby scrum there on the floor for the moment.
Trace Walker to the line, the freshman.
He drew that one too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I like the way him and Brandon go to the basket, like very fearlessly.
So at the line again here. And just off the iron. Off the hands of Trace Walker. He's 1 out of 3 there so far tonight. Second shot is up and good. So 2 of 4, 2 points in the game now for Walker. And here comes Jayon Lewis back in, and check it out will be Sean Lee. Harrisburg picks up full court baseline. And then just goes right to rack. As Elijah Cooper misses the layup.
Brandon with a very strong rebound.
Here comes Koch. Koch trying to make the move.
Nice steal.
What a pair of hands on Nasir.
Nasir, nice steal.
And a good conversion on the other end. Is in for 2 goes Jalen Bird with his first 2 for the night.
Seems like both teams are starting to settle in and find their spots in shots.
Jayon Lewis goes right into the arms of Nasir Henry, who will draw the foul.
One thing I noticed about CD East, they'll play their whole roster. They'll get 12, 13 people in the game in the first half.
They're getting ready to put another one in right now, I think, for Henry. And a shot up and good. Off the hands of Jayon Lewis, his second point of the night, 2 out of 3 from the line. 17 players dressed tonight for CDE, so when you say they're using the whole lineup, they got a ways to go here.
Glad we're over here, Coach. They may put us in.
They aren't that desperate yet, at least for one of us. That one's missed off the iron.
The free throw line hasn't been very kind to Harrisburg.
Not at all. 4 of 10 so far for the free throw line. Nice bounce pass. It just into the game. The big guy, Yaz Kalanji, missing. 17 seconds to go here in the quarter. Harrisburg hanging on to the basketball right now. Good save by Brannon. Inside it goes. Need to get a shot up. Not going to do it. Jump ball called. 2.3 seconds to go in the quarter. And the ball belonged to CD East.
The bodies are flying right now.
I like the way Harrisburg's trying to attack the basket, just not getting the quality of shot to finish it that you like, Coach.
Yeah, they have to do a better job finishing once they get to the rim, and also on their free throws. They got to knock them down.
In the first quarter, 14-8. CD East leads Harrisburg right here on Fox 43's Game of the Week. Back with more right after this.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Calling all high school boys, 3-Star Foundation is running the free basketball league for all high school boys. All players get a free Chromebook for participation. 3-Star League has one more chance to get on the team next Monday, February 5th. Contact Archie Smith Jr. or Charlie Fortney. Go to www.3staryouth.org for more information. Welcome back to CD East, where we start quarter number 2, 14-8. CD East leads it here. And what are the numbers, the tail of the tape of the first quarter here, Coach Smallwood?
CD East 4 for 8 for 2. 2 for 4 from 3. No free throws, 4 rebounds, 7 turnovers, 14 points. Harrisburg 2 for 13. 0 3-pointers, 4 for 11 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 8 points.
And 14-8, the big number here. 7:45 to go here in the second quarter. So 2-3 zone here now to start the second quarter for CD East. Good attack of the seams. And a nice shot up and down as Jayon Lewis now has 4 points a game, his first field goal. Nice attack of the zone that time.
They did a very good job. And Jayon did a very good job stepping in and making the shot.
Well, they're going to call the charge here, I would think, on Chance Green, who was going to the basket. He'll pick up the player control foul.
And that was Jayon who took the charge, too. He gave up his body for that possession.
Missed out by Jayon Lewis there.
Easton a 2-3.
Harrisburg again attacking straight over the top in the center of that zone. Pull up. How about that? Up and down, and Mr. Lewis says, I got a hot hand, Coach. Feed me right now. I got 6 points.
And he's doing it all the last 30 seconds.
He went to the top of the glass on that one.
Yeah, that one came down wet. There's a nice pull-up on the other end. As you see, Julian Lowndes just in the game with a nice deuce there. Pushed his team back out to 4.
Julian Lowndes is a very, very good asset off the bench.
Harrisburg goes to the outside game and says, look what we can do here. Quincy Brannon with his first 3 of the night. First 3 for Harrisburg, and they've got the lead, or make that down by 1. And back on the other end, it's answered by Mr. Lowndes, who is making himself known very quickly in this game.
Lowndes averages 6 points a game, and he has 4 already.
Foul's going to be marked up on Sean Lee.
I'd say instant offense for Lowndes.
We jumped out in the second quarter and everybody got a breath of air and said, let's go. A new player into the game now is number 11, Jalen Bird, back in there for number 34, Jan Kalanji. Shot is up and down by Julian Lowndes. Lowndes with 5 quick points. 19-15, 4-point lead for CD East.
Oh, good pass.
A nice job getting inside and then taking away, getting back. Here is Harrisburg High, trying to throw a tough pass across, going to be tipped out of bounds by Lowndes.
Lowndes made a great defensive play on that one.
I'm not sure that was a turnover, or if it was 2.
I think it was 2, 1-2, and it just got it back, so inside it goes. Kai Jackson in there, then another 3 shot. Lowndes with a rebound. Lowndes seems to be everywhere right now. Loses the ball here. Sean Lee kicks it ahead. Going to take it out of there. Nice job getting back by Chance Green to break up the layup.
Very good hustle by Green.
And as we all know, breaking up is hard to do.
Yes, it is. East doesn't have any of their starters in right now.
It's amazing.
Yeah, they have one coming in right now. This is Elijah Cooper.
Yep.
He has a lot of confidence in his entire team.
Replacing Jalen Bird.
Got Trey Jackson Coatney in there for the first time tonight, wearing number 13. Here's a drive to basket, taken away by Lowndes again. Lowndes looking like all world here so far as Chance Green answers with 2 on the other end.
He is doing a great job defensively.
Defensively and offensively, 5 points this quarter.
Brian Hill, the coach at CD East, is a 2-time Big 15er, and he played his Division I basketball at Bucknell.
So much for that 2-3 zone. Here's Sean Lee with a great move to the basket, and Sean Lee in for 2, and he'll get fouled.
Credit Coach Maxwell. That's one of the moves that Harrisburg Cougars, we practice it. It's called the pop-out move. You basically dribble on the baseline behind the backboard, and then you jump to the front of the rim with 2 hands on the ball.
And get the sweet part of the glass for a 2-footer. But he went up on that one.
That was a heck of a play.
Jet pulled it up there and missing the chance to get a 3-point play there. Sean Lee, 21-17. East leads it. Here's another steal. The freshman, Trace Walker, takes it in, and Walker, look at that. Sean Lee again flying through the air with the greatest of ease, puts it up and down. 2-point lead now for CD East, and that's why you chase it, right, Coach?
That's why you go to the rim, follow the ball.
Did you see the pilfer by Trace Walker at half court? He's got some hands on him.
Yes, he does.
Good anticipation.
I tell you, our area is blessed with some very, very good freshmen. Not only in the mid-pen, but in District 3, period. There's some very good freshmen.
Really do. And here's Lee with another chance to complete a 3-point play. Let's see how he does in this one. Sean Lee up. And Sean Lee down, and Sean Lee with 9 points here in the first half, 5:14 to go.
Harrisburg into their full court press.
Lowndes again, missing this one short. Here comes Lee, challenging. Lee can't get up that time. Pushed away by Elijah Cooper. Out it comes to Lowndes. Lowndes quickly to the other end. And up and in, a good job at transition as Eddie Tate finishes it off for the Panthers.
Eddie Tate's doing a very good job in there.
23-20. Sean Lee feel it. Can't let it go this time.
Nice shot, though.
Good hustle out there, too, by Tyrell Middleton. And then burying it outside is number 1, Jalen Clark, isn't it?
Tyrell Middleton.
Tyrell Middleton with a bury.
Harrisburg has got to get some stops on the other end.
Cooper on the other end. Cooper in the game so far with 9 points. This game's a track meet right now. Ooh. A tough pass and taking it back. Hard move, not going to go. Bounced around, picked up finally by number 23.
It's a frantic pace is what it is.
Really is. Here's Brandon. Brandon sees the one-on-one move. Brandon, hard move, the basket, can't get it to go. Yanked down the other side by Eddie Tate.
They're starting to get up and down a whole lot more now.
There's Lowndes again. Lowndes short.
Historically, that's Lowndes' shot. That baseline three.
Koch with a nice rebound there. Now they're going to slow it down just a little bit. And timeout called. We'll take one as well. 3:35 to go here at the half. 25-22. The Panthers lead the Cougars right here on High School Sports Live TV.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And welcome back to CD East. Coming up at halftime, our Jack T and Bavo halftime report. Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats, and our advanced hoops highlights, all coming up at halftime here. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with it. Your thoughts about the game here so far, Kirk?
I think in the second quarter, around the midpoint of the second quarter, the game went up and down. Guys were getting a flow, and what Coach Thompson said off camera is we think that the referees are doing a good job allowing pace to occur.
Harrisburg started the game 1 for 10, and then since then they've now gone 6 for 13 here in the second quarter. Quickly on the other end, CD East has it, misses it. Another chance right here. Up, that's not going to go. Patted around. Finally pulled down by Harrisburg, and right in the middle of it all was Trace Walker.
And he didn't even jump for that rebound. Just has good hands.
There's Middleton, kicks it off here to Lee. Lee to Koch. Koch trying to make the big move, has to take it away again by Eli Vega, and up and in. And a good move there by Quincy Brandon.
And it didn't surprise us that he took it to the hole, did it?
No, not at all. He has 3 steals already. He just has a knack for the ball, no matter what sport he's playing. He had 9 interceptions as a sophomore in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth.
Coach, talk about the Harrisburg recipe for basketball. When you were there, of course, very successful. Obviously, Damone Maxwell learned from you. What's the recipe Harrisburg's looking for to try to be successful?
It all starts with effort. You got to come to practice every day, work your tail off, and make sure that those things that you learn in practice are carrying over to the game. But it starts with hard work.
You're getting a lot of aggressiveness, too. Both shots missed here by Brandon. He's 0 for 4 from the line so far tonight. Ball tipped away. Harrisburg really played some nice defense right now. There's a 3 look, not going to go. Pulled down again by Quincy Brandon, who's been everywhere.
There's another rebound by Brandon.
Sean Lee with a good change of pace, and Sean Lee misses off the iron. Koch grabs it, tie up, and the ball will go the other way. Tell you what, if you got the ball in the lane tonight, you're going to get a lot of company in a hurry.
Yes, you are. They're going to touch it, too.
Ball down here to Chance Green.
Harrisburg in their 1-2-1-1 zone press.
Harrisburg has not led in this game yet. I think we're going to get a player control foul right here as Elias Koch took it. Now, these football players all know how to fall down, man. You don't want to be running into them, right? Especially a guy that big.
They don't mind the contact at all.
Nope. Here it comes. Nice job there, getting up and down by Kyrell Middleton, his 5th point of the game.
Kyrell Middleton, the sophomore.
He got a little running start on that finish, too.
How about his first lead of the night by the Cougars? CD East, by the way, won the first meeting 63-59 over Harrisburg. The ball out of bounds here. Our officials tonight, you got Phil Brown, you got Greg Shambaugh, and Tom Marpole doing the ball game here tonight, doing a great job.
They're doing a heck of a job, letting the pace take place.
Chance Green right through the legs of his receiver out there, Kevin Fox. Sean Lee saying himself, I'd have thrown that pass and caught it.
It appears both teams are operating at hyperspeed.
One of the things I notice about these Harrisburg guys who play more than one sport, they've gotten bigger within the last 4 or 5 months.
14 turnovers, by the way, for CDEs. That's a big number here in the first half, especially with only 25 points on the board. And you're going to get a foul called here, I think probably on Elias and Koch.
That was a pretty nice steal by Trey Jackson.
8 turnovers for Harrisburg so far tonight, so they kind of even things out here in the second period.
Yeah.
One of the reasons they're now leading by 1 instead of down by 6. 1:41 to go to the half. Jack Gianvalvo halftime report coming up then.
Troy Jackson Copeney with a great steal.
Another new man in the game handling the basketball here, Herman Ramirez. For CD East. Ramirez with the basketball out front. Looking like he's just trying to buy some time right here.
Gian Lewis is also a sophomore running back for the Cougars.
Backdoor play, up, not going to go. Yanked down there by Cope. A.J. Cooper was shot away there, but the big guy rising up at the last second.
Trey Jackson Copeney with a nice snatch of a rebound.
There's the first time all night we've called that guy's number is Nasir. And Nasir Henry with his first bucket. I just said he's been on witness protection this whole game so far.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
He's a guy whose hands I want to touch a lot. Because, when that big guy touches it, it keeps everybody else honest.
Yes.
You take a look right here. Maybe the reason why it's been mostly a transition game here so far.
Yeah, he's had some big games for East this year.
We saw him in the last game against CD. He played outstanding basketball, especially in the second half. He's the real deal at 6'5". And Nasir Henry misses. A 1-point lead by East right now. Kick to the corner, 3 look. Talk about planting yourself ready for it. Wesley Pena says, give it to me. First 3 of the night. The technical foul is called.
I think he was pretty happy about hitting that 3, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe a little too happy.
And he's their shooter.
Let's take a look at it right here and see if we can see what. Great kick. It's the 3. And I think a little maybe taunting there coming back down. I think that's what they got him for.
It looked like he was saying something to Coach Ryan Hill, and I think they're friends.
He actually was saying something to Coach Jay Hall, who used to coach with me at Harrisburg.
There you go.
I think he said, hey,
Who
I can
knows
shoot,
Wesley?
Coach.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the refs didn't interpret it that way.
No, they didn't.
And there's the second shot up and good from A.J. Cooper, and now they'll get the basketball as well. So
that's very uncharacteristic of Wesley. He's usually a real quiet guy and just goes about his business.
Timeout called by Brian Hill and CD East. 42.8 seconds to go here in the half. We'll stay right here. 29-28. Jeff Thompson wanted to make a point there.
Well, some people say when you get a technical foul, I had a principal once tell me if a boy on your team gets a technical foul, they can't play the rest of the game and the next game. Now, in a situation like that, you would penalize someone for a situation where he was just being friendly.
Yeah.
And I always took umbrage to that kind of a philosophy.
Well, and I think you as a coach, there's where a coach needs to be in charge and know his players and know what's going on. And the kids are kids. They make mistakes. That wasn't anything flagrant by any means. And so, it's a technical foul, but we had one last night in the Central York High game. And Ben Rill, the 6'8" player for Central, dunked one and came back and stared at the guy and got hit for a technical. So, they're pretty touchy on that one this year. So here's Ramirez with the basketball, 40 seconds to go in the half. 1-point lead here for the Cougars.
Cougars in their man-to-man defense.
Nice kick back out there, long 3, not going to go. Kept alive by Ramirez, taken back by Walker. Walker ahead to Lewis. Lewis trying to find a way to get up. Over the top it goes. I think it's going to stay here with Harrisburg. Nice hustle there by Sean Lee to keep it alive.
Sean plays well above his height, doesn't he?
He really does.
Sure does.
It's amazing when you watch him as a freshman in football, and you see him now and the strength he has. I mean, you talk about kids growing up. The strength Sean Lee has is amazing.
He's very, very athletic also.
Just an outstanding, one of the better quarterbacks you're going to find anywhere in the state this year.
Double low set.
There it is, going to pop out. 5-second call. As A.J. Cooper stayed within that 6-foot limit there. And so 12.5 seconds to go here. CD East with a chance to take the lead in the halftime. Here's Ramirez.
Harrisburg in their man-to-man.
Ramirez trying to find somewhere to penetrate. Taken by Sean Lee.
He's got time.
Sean Lee's going to get fouled. And Sean Lee will go to the line for 2. Couldn't quite get it off the backboard.
That was really interesting because he wasn't really looking at the basket. He was looking, I'm going to get some contact here.
Yeah. I tell you what, Coach, it's just as a former coach in the area, to see Ryan Hill, Damone Maxwell, and these guys take over programs, it's wonderful to watch. It's their turn. We've passed the baton.
And I'm impressed with Ryan, the way he has confidence in his entire roster.
Yes.
Sean Lee just checked in with his 10th point of the game, looking for number 11 on this trip. Second shot up. Nice sweet stroke from Sean Lee, as you would expect. In it comes. Long pass. And it looked like it was on target. So we go to the half. Harrisburg leads at 31-28 as they erase a 6-point deficit first quarter. And they head into the half with the lead. We'll go to the half as well and come back with our Jack Giambalvo halftime report, our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats, and our advanced hoops highlights all next on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at Giambalvo.com.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions.
Welcome back to our Jack Hugh and Valvo halftime report. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you. 31-28 here at the half. Harrisburg leads it. They erased a 6-point deficit the first quarter, down 14-8. Man, did the second quarter pick up and turn into a little bit of a track meet, guys. Coach Smallwood, your thoughts about the first half?
I tell you, as I said, middle of the second quarter, it was a track meet. And that's what East wants. That's what Harrisburg wants. That's very typical of this rivalry.
Jeff, what stood out with you in the first half?
Well, the athleticism of Sean Lee. He's just did a fantastic job getting after the ball. But you could say that about 20 kids out there. They all played hard.
Talk about all playing hard. CD played a lot of kids. They had 9 different scores in the first half. And it was an outstanding first half. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here with our advanced hoops highlights. And let's tee them up right now and see what we had here in the first half. Guys, take me through them. And here we go. Start the game inside. Nice little touch in there right out of the gate by DeJuan Fox for 2.
DeJuan Fox is their bread and butter close to the basket.
Here's a guy's bread and butter right here. Number 1, knocking down Elijah Cooper. He had 9 points in the first half. That was the first 2 of them.
He's smooth.
He's very smooth.
I think him coming out in the second quarter hurt them because he provided a lot of offense.
And he's a long 3 from Cooper there again. Shows you can do it from the outside.
Yeah, he does it in bunches.
And then kissing it off. Nice long 3 by Drew Washington.
How about that hezzy and stop and go?
Yeah, that was very nice.
Sean Lee with a great drive to the basket. 11 points for him in the first half. Led all scores.
It's a showcase for his athleticism, his basketball.
Yes, it is.
Did a good job on the other end, putting it back in by Eddie Tate. Taking it far side and packing that middle zone. We talked about that. He had a nice little run. Did John Lewis. And Lewis does again. This one brought rain. I mean, that was high off the glass.
That was impressive.
Lewis with 5 points and make that 6 points in the first half, rather. And this guy went off for a little run of his own for a while. It was Julian Lowndes giving to the game and got 5 quick points to start the third quarter.
And he does that every game I see him. Comes off the bench and scores.
How about Quincy Brannon? I call him the blur in the first half. He seemed to be everywhere.
He didn't hit his foul shots, but he hit that 3.
Yeah, and he goes to the rack fearlessly.
How about Lowndes again there, drawing the fouls. He goes in for 2. And that's your Advanced Hoops first half highlights here. We're going to take a look right now at our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats. And guys, you look at those numbers so far. It was a nightmare, it looked like, for Harrisburg for a while, but they came back 9 out of 31. Not bad for where they were, 1 out of 10 to start the first quarter.
Not at all.
31 2-point shots up. That's a high volume of 2-pointers.
Yes, it is.
7 out of 17 there in the free throws. Not that good for Harrisburg. They're hitting their free throws. They really be up. They're really attacking the front. We look at only 4 free throws to the other side.
They're leading the rebounding game also, 15-12, and the turnover battle. They only have 9, and they've turned East over 15 times.
Yeah, the problem is you look at those low numbers up top, and not a lot of threes so far, and you haven't been able to quite absorb that. But I'll tell you what, Harrisburg playing hard. The man-to-man defense, I think, has really sped the game up nicely here for them.
Yes, they've done a good job. And one of their starters is out today. Julian Bear's not playing today. So, they're going with the other guys on the roster, and people are delivering.
What do you look for the second half here, Jeff Thompson?
Well, I think Harrisburg would hope to keep things going like they have. Keep the tempo up. Whereas CD East needs to rely on their shooters, get back into their offense. I thought they shot pretty well in the first quarter.
Coach, you got your protege out there, Damone Maxwell. What he's thinking right now for Harrisburg?
He wants to keep the defensive flow going. He wants his kid on the board to continue to fight. And in my opinion, I think this game's going to go down to the last possession.
Brian Hill on the other side playing a lot of kids right now, so he's got a lot of freshness factor going on there, Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, they should be ready to play in the second half. And, hey, I want to shout out to an old friend of mine, Donnie Ross, who was your longtime assistant.
Great man.
Nice to see him back on the Harrisburg sideline.
And a former player for John Cochan at Millersville University some years ago as well. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back. 31-28. This is your Jack Giambalvo halftime report here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And your individual scoring in the first half, first of all for Harrisburg, Trace Walker with 2 points. Sean Lee led all scores with 11. Kyrie Middleton 5. Jayon Lewis with 6. Quincy Brandon with 5. And Wesley Pena with 3. On the other side, 9 points for Elijah Cooper, led all scores for CD East. A.J. Cooper with 1. 5 for Julian Lowndes. 2 for Desir Henry. 2 for Jalen Bird. 3, make that 2 for Chance Green. 2 for Eddie Tate. And 2 for DeJuan Fox. And 3 for Drew Washington. That's your individual scoring as we get ready to start the third quarter here on High School Sports Live TV. And Coach, a big number here in the first half.
With 2 minutes and 5 seconds in the first quarter, East led 12-4. Since then, it's been 27-16 Harrisburg.
So Harrisburg certainly taking the bull by the horns here, taking the Panthers by the nose so far. And so Sean Lee starts the ball here for Harrisburg to start the third quarter, 3-point lead.
Sean Lee has a lightning quick crossover.
Here's Walker trying to find somewhere to go.
Harrisburg running their half-court set.
Reversing the basketball, hunting for a little down screen, pop out. There's a weak side screen. Nice screen, nice score, nice cut. Middleton in for 2 more, he's got 7.
Middleton with the left-hand lay-in.
Harrisburg very patient that time. How about up and in? Eli Vega, who we have not seen yet tonight, now becomes the 10th guy to score for CD East.
And he can penetrate into the lane, and he did that time, didn't he?
He didn't play in the first half. I didn't have his number in much at all, and he started, but he really didn't do very much, and all of a sudden here he comes like a house on fire.
He's a responsible foul shooter also.
He really is. 3 points for Vega just like that. He's a spark plug as well.
Seems like he's motivated to stay in the game right now.
Look at him right here, making life miserable as he's going to get called for the foul as Eli Vega.
Well, Coach Sutton, you alluded to the fact that they played so many people that they're probably more well-rested than Harrisburg.
Well, and it's interesting to watch how many he's playing, because when do you decide on your core group to bring you on home? And you know, that's always interesting how coaches handle this, because everybody does it a different way. Here's Vega again. Vega's almost too quick sometimes. Looks like he turned his ankle.
Another turnover for East.
So that was a turned ankle and a turnover with the ball.
Yeah. He turned it over. You could see him. Left ankle, he just kind of turned it very quickly.
And he's not letting anyone know either.
Nope. He is one quick kid.
When you play on a team and they play that many people, you're never hurt.
It's like getting late to the dinner table. You don't want to be that. And you're going to get a turnover here.
It's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul for Harrisburg.
Yeah.
Did he call that on Kyrell or another player?
It was on Kyrell.
Kyrell.
Because he was impressive with that left-handed finish the last time.
You might have carried a little bit of left hand, then bounced into the guy. So here's Vega again. Nice pull up. Not going to go. Good rebound there by Elias Koch.
He's used to passing it to Lee.
He's used to getting it from Lee, right?
Lee, yeah.
So Lee going hard to the basket. And a foul going to be called again. And Vega with his second foul just like that. And that's one of the problems for Vega. He gets into foul trouble way too quickly.
Coach Ross is telling him he should pivot. He should get the rebound and pivot out. Did you see him teaching on the sideline?
Oh, yeah. You should see him in practice. He really gets after it. Everybody on the floor for Harrisburg returns next year.
Jaden Lee now, after missing his first one, has hit the last 4 in a row. He's got 12 points in the game.
So they're educators this year.
Yes.
Sean Lee, second one up. That just draws iron a little bit. So his first missed a while. 3-point lead here for Harrisburg. Yeah, I think you're going to get a block call here. Good drive by Elijah Cooper.
And I don't know how you can change in the air like that. He changed his body in the air.
Yes, he did.
That's called flying, isn't it?
It is. Cooper at the line here. At 9 points tonight, looking to go into double figures right here.
And speaking of size, this kid really got a little bigger also. Got a little taller. Looked like he might have put on 10 pounds.
It's like 5'9" last year. They have him listed at 5'11". I got news for you. I think he's a little taller than that yet.
Yeah.
And second shot missed. 2 opportunities here. Not where they wanted to go. Still down 3 points. 6:17 to go in the third.
And Harrisburg's doing a really good job on the backboards, both of them.
Harrisburg getting very patient here in their half court. Seem like to run that weak side screen. Old shuffle screen off the elbow.
And I noticed Cook took a pivot that time.
Looking for a backdoor there, didn't get it. And pulling back out is Middleton. Middleton looking for a one-on-one move here. Good defense. It's going to get a reach-in called. That will be on DeJuan Fox, and by my calculation, that's his third.
Looks like he got bailed out. Middleton didn't have anywhere to go.
But he reached in, so it was a good call.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
There's Sean Lee.
High screen and roll.
Finds the seam, steps on through, and foul not on the shot, so the ball will be brought in by Harrisburg on the baseline.
Boy, he has another speed. He has a cruise and then ultra. Sean Lee, he's impressive.
Yes, that foul was on. Banked it, no good. Yanked down there by Lewis. Make that Cooper, rather, who's in there. A.J. Cooper with the basketball right now.
Harrisburg's in there man-to-man. That's a good matchup there.
Screen by Henry. Long look by
Cooper
Elijah.
and Brandon.
Not going to go. Koch with the rebound.
You know, Joe Paterno used to recruit by watching basketball games.
Yes, he did. Oh, and a tough move there by Walker. Went into the trees that time and got jammed. Ball's going to belong to Central Dauphin East. So East with the basketball in the tie-up. 5:09 to go in the third quarter. Seems like it's been 34-31 forever here. Cougars lead.
It's a good matchup there, too. Lee and Cooper.
CD East won the first matchup, 63-59 at Harrisburg. Pull up. Nice look. Good job of the pull up that time by A.J. Cooper. His first bucket of the night to go with 1 free throw. He's got 3 in the game. Brandon stripped. Brandon stays with it. Says, didn't hear the whistle. Let's keep going.
It's a man's game out there.
Yes, it is.
7
he plays
points.
so hard.
Good hustle back there by Koch to break up the pass to the Sear Henry. Here's Walker. Walker straight down. Beautiful job of getting the ball up and home. And there is Lee, the recipient of a wonderful pass. And the Koch with the foul on the other end. Lee's usually throwing the pass. This time the recipient of one, right?
Yes. Harrisburg has got to do a better job in transition. They've got to get back and protect their bucket.
So the foul on Koch coming back.
Lee's exciting to watch. You see this like this in football? I didn't see them play.
Oh, yes.
He's incredible in football.
Really, really good. So the shot is up and good.
He's a prototype quarterback, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Runs and throws. Very smart.
Very smart
kid.
Yeah.
He's just been around it all of his life.
His arm strength improvement from when he was a freshman to now is just amazing. Oh, tough shot there. Not going to go. Follow. That will go. How about that? Sean Lee again showing off a little bit. I mean, he skied on that.
He looked like this is an old reference, but Calvin Murphy used to get up like that.
Agri University. 5 points this half for Lee. He's got 16 in the game.
Harrisburg still in their man-to-man. They switched to full court.
And I'll tell you what, Harrisburg's aggressiveness is really yielding up some points right now.
They just got 2 deflections in a row.
From CD East. Nice job of getting down there by number 24, DeJuan Fox. Took his time, got his 4th point of the night.
Nice left hand by Fox.
He scored the opening 2 of the game, and that's the first since then.
And that was a big time for an answer, too.
Yeah. Really stayed under control. Lost by Lewis. Up it comes, and a great job of getting back.
Good block by
Quincy Brandon again.
Boy, that's fun.
He's playing his tail off today.
Yeah, that's called playing hard. You talked about it, Coach.
He didn't concede that layup, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what, forget the 2 records tonight. These teams playing hard, as we expected.
Well, CD East played CD right down to the wire the other day.
Nice job up and in right around the corner as Eddie Tate checked that rather. Brandon again finds a way to score. He's got 9 in the game now. Elijah Cooper's going to be fouled by Brandon right here on 2 shots coming up.
And he looked like Elgin Baylor that time. The way he's hanging in the air and changing the ball, or Julius McCoy.
Yeah.
Elijah Cooper heading on the line. It's not been necessarily a good place tonight. He's 0 for 2 thus far, so trying to change that around. He missed his first 2 free throws this half. Cooper's shot is up and makes it. 10 points in the game now for Elijah Cooper. So Cooper will get a second one. He's drawing his team to within 5 now as Lowndes back into the game. And he'll replace A.J. Cooper.
Lowndes is a microwave. Watch him scoring.
So A.J. Cooper gets his second look here. And Cooper up, and that one also rattles on home. Cooper now with 11 points on the night. Team back within 4. Nice pull up there from Harrisburg. And on the offensive glass as well. Finally taken away by Lowndes. Here he comes. Lowndes went up hard. Come away with nothing. Walker's got it. Walker finally gets it out. They say you got people ahead of you. You can turn around and find them.
Yeah, you got to turn and look.
Now, there's only 10 sets of hands on the opponent's team, but it looks like there's 20.
Yeah.
There is Sean Lee again.
Harrisburg is in a very good position when Sean Lee has the ball and initiates the offense.
You know, and again, taking nothing away from any other player out there, you look at Sean Lee and you just see athlete build, right? I mean, he's just built differently than all the other athletes out there, Sean Lee.
Yes.
It's a strength factor.
Here's that matchup again. Elijah Cooper and Sean Lee.
Cooper, you know, wants to take him to the rack.
East wants to open up the floor.
Nice ball movement.
Here comes the microwave.
Well, he looks to score, doesn't he? I mean, when Lowndes gets the ball, you don't have to worry about getting your hands dirty, getting it past you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that bad way. The guy likes to go.
Yes, he does. That foul was on Kyrell Middleton.
So Middleton will pick up the foul here.
I thought CD East really moved the ball well the last couple possessions.
So Lowndes will head back to the line, and nobody in his face here, so you get a free one. See a free 2. Trying to draw his team within 2 right now. Julian Lowndes, 5 in the game, and misses off the back of the iron, so he's 1 out of 2 so far tonight. As checking out will be Kyrie Middleton, and back in for him will be Quincy Brandon. So Lowndes coming up with second shot here. That one's up. Nice stroke for Lowndes. 6 points in the game. But how about that move to the basket?
Very hard to the basket.
Nice job there by Jayon Lewis.
One thing about Harrisburg I've noticed, and it happened when you were coaching too, if there's a line to the hole, they're going to take it.
That's the way we practiced then and the way they practice now.
Coach, one of the things your teams always did, though, and I would say if I ever thought about Harrisburg basketball, it was finalize.
Yes.
Finalized layups were the best of them. That's going to be something. I mean, you didn't. I mean, you came in a hurry. People would be surprised the speed you come down, and yet very efficient finalizing, especially off turnovers.
Yes, that's one of the things that Coach Ross would take control of. He would get a football bag and just stand under there. When guys went in there, he would just club them and make them finish.
Well, his father was a football coach, so maybe he's got some of that in his bones.
Probably got a couple bags in his trunk, too.
How about 2 up, 2 down there for Jayon Lewis? He's got 8 points in the game now for Harrisburg.
This is the 1-2-1-1 press.
Nice job of defensive transition there by the Cougars, who now lead by 5. The biggest lead in the game so far has been 6 for Harrisburg.
I don't think either team's going to sit on the ball, though, so a 5-point lead is not a huge lead.
I don't think delay game is in the vocabulary here of these two clubs right now.
You would think East would go to their bread and butter, Elijah Cooper, a little bit more, maybe run some sets for him to get him open behind the arc.
Looks like they're trying to get him in the middle a little bit, but not a lot available, as Harrisburg really has done a nice job defensively.
1-3-1.
Should be some seams right here. There's one of them. Lowndes has got it. But they closed down on that in a hurry. Look at that. What a defense.
Good job.
Ahead it goes for Lee. Up it comes. In. Easy bucket there for 2 for Jayon Lewis. He's got 10. Lee gets 1 in his heart. 46-39. The Cougars lead it. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week on Fox 43.2.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
46-39, biggest lead of the night so far for the Cougars with 1:39 to go. And I haven't seen a 1-3-1 trap that hard side to side in a long time, Coach.
Yeah, that's something that they practice, that they believe in. But more importantly, you had the trap in the corner, but you have to have a guy to take away the obvious pass. Sean Lee did that, and it led to a bucket.
Are you recognizing some of your old players' tactics here as he copied for the master?
Yes, very good. Doing a very good job.
That's some sheer quickness there. And you talk about putting a training film out on how to play the 1-3-1 trap. Right there, you just saw it.
That's it. Looks like they're back in their man-to-man here.
46-39, Harrisburg. So that's maybe a little blood in the water right now. There's a trap. Now they trap it in half court.
Another steal.
And the key there was to speed up everything, and it worked just as much as a steal.
And Quincy has fast hands, too.
Yes, he does.
Here's Lee now. Going to work things over a little bit. 1:17 to go. Little delay game here for the moment. Sean Lee, what a move. And Sean Lee showing he doesn't just play football, he plays basketball too. 18 points in the game.
Boy, I wish the PIAA would open up their tournament to every team, because I'd like to see Harrisburg, because they'd be a tough out right now.
Yeah, they're getting better. They are definitely improving.
You could see, you could see vestiges of the Harrisburg game that we saw for a lot of years right now, and it's nice to see them hustling with this youth group and getting it done.
Again, everybody on the floor for Harrisburg comes back next year.
So far tonight, Elijah Cooper, only 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Missed his first 2, made his next 2, and missed the last one. As checking the game right now for CD East, Trey Jackson Coatney. So Cooper's second shot is up and rattles that one home. Cooper down with 12 points in the game. 48-40, Harrisburg leads, their biggest lead of the night.
Looks like the Cougars are trying to run that sideline break.
Here's that weak side cut again they're getting. Either off the elbow screen or just cutting back through off a back cut. Good movement here, good spacing by Harrisburg. Looking for that last easy shot if they can get it. Look at them spread the floor right here. They're going to look to just run guys through. Sean Lee will come back out. You know whose hands they wanted in right now 28 seconds ago.
They're doing a good job being patient.
One more rotation here, and I think you're going to get it to... Oh, no, not to Lee at all. Jayon Lewis. The coach was groaning there a little bit as Lewis got in there. Lewis has got a lot of shots inside there, but he had to square up his shoulders to the glass a lot of times. He's missed it to the right.
Right. He's a slasher, and he's got to do a better job of getting that thing up on the glass. But I'm sure Coach Maxwell wanted to see the clock run.
Back out it comes to Lewis. Or make that Lee, rather. Lee with the basketball. Lee looking to maybe create some space right here. Lee looking to go.
That was unfortunate because Ryan Strain kind of got into the way there of Lee doing his thing.
Yeah. Lee could have dished that one off, I think, probably. He was looking to make something happen, but if it takes that long, we have to tell our players get rid of it. 3 seconds ago, Elijah up. Elijah can't get it. Yanked down, rebound, 48-40. We head to the final period. Harrisburg leads it on High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Calling all high school boys, 3-Star Foundation is running a free basketball league starting in January for high school boys. All players get a free Chromebook for participation. 3-Star League starts in January. Contact Archie Smith Jr. or Charlie Fortney. Go to www.3staryouth.org and you get a special chance Monday, February 5th to come in and get signed up for that league, which is going to go now in early February. So check that out at 3staryouth.org. Gary Sutton, Kirk Small with Jeff Thompson, Jim Gallagher with you here, and we are ready for the fourth quarter. 48-40, Harrisburg leads it.
Harrisburg took the lead with 2:06 left in the second quarter and haven't relieved it yet. They're up 9 right now, and they're playing good ball. Looks like they got their feet up under them.
I like Harrisburg's patience here in the third quarter, now starting the fourth quarter in their half-court offense. There's that little weak side screen they've been using. Brandon trying to get up, can't quite get the angle. Here comes Vega.
Nice pass.
Vega kisses it off. What a pass from Vega to A.J. Cooper for 2. Wow.
Heck of a play.
They need a lot of that, though.
Harrisburg's got to do a better job of getting back. East is taking advantage of that. They're pushing the ball up. They've got guys to pass the ball to, and they're finishing at the rim.
Well, do you think that's because Harrisburg is so going to the board so much?
Yes.
We're here at the line trying to fit a three-point play the hard way is A.J. Cooper, who's got 5 points this half, 6 for the game, looking for number 7 on this trip. Has pulled his team back to within 6. Rattles this one out, though, and the free throw line has been the bane of CD East tonight.
Oops. Okay, yeah, East is in the man-to-man.
Koku's had some free throw foul problems back in the game now. Trying to set some screens there for Sean Lee, his buddy in crime in the football field.
Harrisburg showing a lot of patience right now.
They really are. And Lee testing that seam every now and then. Got to watch himself for 5 seconds here. Now off to Middleton it comes. Running that little handoff series. Almost like a weave. Brandon takes a look. Nothing. Sean Lee.
The middle's wide open.
Good piece of defense though right now by A.J. Cooper. And finally buried.
Kyrell Middleton.
Kyrell Middleton again with now 10 points in the game by Middleton. And there you see Vega, who's just like a little shot plug. I mean, spark plug comes down the middle. He's missing for large swaths of the game. I'd be interested to know what's the matter there. So
yes.
Well, they need him now. And how impressive was that possession by Harrisburg?
Big time. and got the 3 in rhythm.
Vega averages 8 points a game.
There's Elijah. Elijah Cooper can't get the angle he wanted. There's Sean Lee off, got numbers. Ahead it goes. Walker misses it. Lee back up on it. Lee never say die. And Lee continues to score at will. He's now got 9 points second half. He's got 20 for the game.
He's one heck of an athlete.
He made it happen on defense, made a great pass, and followed the shot.
Vega missing. Kept alive there by number 24, DeJuan Fox. But he'll walk with it. So an 11-point lead now by the Cougars, the biggest lead of the night. 6:04 to go in the game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 53-42, Harrisburg leads it. This is High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on Fox 43.2.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Just got done reading a book called Relentless by Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's trainer. And it talks about players that never take a play off. Players that just only know how to play hard on every play and finish. Sean Lee might be a good description of relentless.
He's the epitome of relentless.
You know, I love watching him play because he gives you multi-effort. He'll try it, and he'll try again, and he'll try again. And that's just who he is, no matter what sport he plays. He's also an excellent baseball player. He plays travel baseball.
Well, you watch him, and look at his eyes. They're always moving. They're always looking. They're always finding something going on. And they talk in that book about a cleaner. They called Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant cleaners. I think you'd call Sean Lee a cleaner. Nice job by Walker pulling up there. Didn't really have the shot. Showed some good patience. There's Koch. Koch, strong move. Koch up. Koch in for 2. Big guy with a nice move that time.
Harrisburg did a good job handling that 1-2-1-1 press.
One part of the Harrisburg game has not been there tonight is a post game, and Koch has it there. There's a 3 look, not going to go. Koch at the inside, taken away. This young man has played hard tonight.
Yes,
Number 24, DeJuan Fox, but can't get it to go.
DeJuan Fox is their rebounder, their stick-back guy. He does a very good job.
Koch setting the screens right now for Sean Lee. Sean Lee pulls up, not going to go. There's Brandon again. Harrisburg comes out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound, and a good job getting up by Kyrie Middleton, who's also played an outstanding game here tonight. He's got 10 points.
Kyrie Middleton doing a very, very good job off the bench.
Harrisburg has carved out a 13-point leader with 5:14 to go in this one. And I don't think you're going to see them in a big hurry right now to try to force anything up. The lead draws 3 people to him, brings it back out, resets with Middleton. Middleton, right at the foul line, you get your man wide open. Middleton set that up nicely, and Walker finishes it off for his first deuce of the game. He's got 4.
Walker's an impressive freshman.
Another 3 look. This one by A.J. Cooper gets a 3 to keep his team somewhere nearby, 12 points down.
A.J. had his feet down, ready to go.
Koch has it taken away.
Nice steal.
Vega up and in, and Vega with a nice steal. He's got 5 in the game. Here comes a trap by CD East. He might want to get a timeout here. And off Brandon.
Very smart play by Brandon.
All right, there was some action right in front of us that time.
Brandon did a nice job of keeping his head about him and throwing it off number 10, Nasir Henry.
Harrisburg needs to move their backline guys down the floor.
Got to keep a guy in the middle there and a guy on the side. Get 3 near outlets.
It's a good trap right here.
There's the middle. There's the swing. I got to get a middle guy again.
There you go. Throw it down the floor.
Now you want to get Koch to get it back in the guard's hands. And there's the guard. Walker comes up, relieves the pressure. Now you're back in your man-to-man. 4:09 to go. You don't have to be in a hurry to score here. 10-point lead still for the Cougars.
A little burst by CD East showed a little life, didn't it?
Yes,
so
it did.
Watch yourself here with that 5-second call. Here goes Koch. Koch driving hard again. And Koch lost the ball again. Maybe trying to do a little too much right now at the forward spot.
Yes. Might be a good time for a timeout just to resettle. get those guys all on the same page.
So Elijah Cooper back in for Jalen Bird now on offense. Here comes Vega. Turnover number 16 in the game now for Harrisburg. There's Vega again, who's become the spark plug here in the fourth quarter.
He's getting into the lane, which he does all the time.
Vega's doing a very good job showing up.
7 points for Vega. Great move by Brandon up underneath. He's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on DeJuan Fox. There should be 2 shots here.
And let's see if Harrisburg can close this out at the foul line.
Yes, it'll be nice to see. But
not been a kind place for him tonight, and especially for Brandon, who's 0 for 4 so far from the free throw line.
CD East isn't going anywhere. They're fighting hard. 25, Eli Vega's been the spark plug.
Brandon up says, hey, how about if I stop that streak? And he's 1 out of 5 now. He makes his first.
That's a good time to hit your first one.
There are players that shoot bad numbers during the game, and then there's players that shoot good numbers in the last 4 minutes.
Yes.
You know, you wonder what kind of player Brandon is. He shows you right here. Second one up. That one rolls out. And a big rebound by guess who?
Oh, my goodness.
Sean Lee.
Where did he come from?
Just came in amongst the trees and flew.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
I tell you, if there's any football coaches watching this, this kid is a tremendous athlete.
Harrisburg 7 of 17 in the first half, 4 of 6 this half in the free throws. Back
Brandon.
up and in, and it's Brandon again on the glass. He's been there all night long.
You know, his uncle DeJuan played a really good basketball game at McDevitt, but I don't remember him getting up like that.
No.
Jayon Lewis coming up with an ankle problem there. And checking back in for him will be Kyrie Middleton. So 60-49, back to an 11-point lead, and back at the line is Mr. Brannon. 12 points in the game tonight for Quincy Brannon. Trying to finish off a 3-point play right here. And does. Sweet stroke. Brandon now with 13 in the game. 8 in the second half.
Here comes that guy again, Vega.
Just want to really jam on him, don't you? Down the lane. Puts it off to Nasir. Nasir up, and Nasir taps it home. They're going to call it offensive goaltending. I'm not sure about that. I thought it might have just come off the outside of the rim, but referee with a quick call on it. See if we can see it on a replay.
Well, the NBA, you get a replay, don't they?
Take a look at this. Watch it come. Has to be in the cylinder. It comes off.
No, he was right.
It's legit.
Phil, nice call by Phil Brown.
Nasir on the ground there. Ball gets away. Walker's got it. Looking ahead. Got Brandon again, and Brandon in. Great pass from Walker and Brandon. Bringing him home right now. 10 points in the second half for Brandon. He's got 15 in the game.
Brandon's played a hell of a game.
Really has. So back at the end, stopping the clock, getting a chance to score here is Central Dauphin East. 63-49, Harrisburg leads it. 14-point lead is the largest number so far tonight.
Can we get 16 more minutes of this game? Because it is wildly entertaining.
Yes, it is. A lot of effort being exerted out there on the floor.
There's a lot of pride in this game tonight. You can see it by both teams. Cooper up, no good.
Haven't heard a lot.
Only 2 of 6 from the line tonight for Cooper.
Haven't heard a lot from Elijah Cooper.
No.
In the fourth quarter.
No field goals in the second half. Only 3 free throws. He's got 12 points.
There's that 1-2-1-1 again.
9 points in the second half for A.J. Cooper, though.
Got to get the ball down the floor. Get your players down the floor.
10-second call coming into play right here. And there's Mr. Vega again. Seems to be everywhere.
He's got a lot of energy.
I wonder if he's got a twin out there somewhere. Love the energy he plays with, Eli Vega.
And we've been watching him for 3 years. He was an understudy to another really good point guard. He's really come into his own.
Here is Sean Lee, 2:32 to go. And now you got to think Harrisburg's going to start to work it, slow it down a little bit. No need to work anything real hard. Make CDs come out and play in value. Although,
let's see how the 9th grader does it.
The ball and the clock are your friend.
Koch has it. Koch trying to make a move, and again loses it in the lane, trying to do too much. But he's going to get a foul called. Just a little too much there by Koch.
I think the foul's on Nasir Henry.
Those 2 number 10s have been battling each other all night.
Really have been.
There's a lot of hand fighting there, too.
Yes.
It's funny, Nasir Henry tonight. Again, we talk about him, but only 2 points the whole evening. has never really been a target of the offense. Sean Lee. Coke missing the stuff. 13-point lead, 2 minutes to play. Vega, corner. Vega looks for a three. Can't get it to go.
Good box out over here.
Rebound by Lee, and it's going to be Harrisburg. No, it's going to be Central Dauphin East's ball.
Kyrell Middleton with the real good box out. CD East is still within striking distance.
Here's Cooper. Time for him to play right now. Cooper up. Cooper not going to get it. Taken down and controlled by Walker. Trying to get it head out of there. Has it taken away instead.
Jan Kalanji.
Actually, it's going to be number 24, Dewan Fox, trying to get up there. Vega trying to make something happen. Vega gets in the guts of defense. Feeds it off. Finds Henry, and Henry finally gets 2 on home on the stick back. Nice pass by Vega to set it up. Down to an 11-point lead, still time to go, 123. And Coke throws it away. Here comes Henry. Henry dishing behind him to Cooper. Cooper trying to find somebody open. Fox has it. Fox going up strong. Fox up, not going to count. It's a player control foul. Great job by Walker taking the charge right there.
One of the things that Walker has probably learned, the way to stay on the floor for a Harrisburg team is to step in and get run over for your ball club. Walker
took the charge for the team. And that's going to be 5 fouls now. As Fox out of the game. Played a hard game to Dewan Fox.
Yes, he did.
He really went after the ball. That last rip was impressive.
He's a senior. He's their leading rebounder. He does a heck of a job.
He's our 1-2-1-1. You see Lee with it. Lee throws it to the middle. Has Brannon right there. Brannon's going to kick it underneath. And the easy layup on the other end.
Kyrell Middleton.
And Middleton in for 2 more. Middleton in 9-point second. He's got 14 on the night. Good balanced scoring for this Harrisburg team. And Harrisburg strips him behind, and who does it? Sean Lee. The stars are out tonight for the Cougars. 39 seconds to go here, and Harrisburg getting ready to put one away.
Yeah, I'm afraid they found it tonight, didn't they?
Yes.
Did a nice job. Don't need a shot here, just doing some sportsmanship. 27 seconds to go.
Kirk Smallwood in the building, and Harrisburg plays the best game of the year.
Brian Strain in there, had a chance to touch the ball there for a moment. Sean Lee, bring it back out, and what a game this young man played tonight. Harrisburg's going to walk out of here with a win. They're going to become 5-15 for the season. 5-13 now for CD East, and that's it. Harrisburg wins it 65-52 here tonight. And an outstanding performance for the Cougars here on the Panthers' home floor. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our Capital Blue Cross post-game report.
Good job.
Our Advanced Hoops play of the game and our Huffman Ford player of the game all next here on High School Sports Live 3 on Fox 43.2.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Welcome back to our Capital Blue Cross post-game report and our Capital Blue Cross post-game analysis. Also our Advanced Hoops Play of the Game and our Hoppin' Ford Player of the Game. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, and Jeff Thompson with you. And Kirk, I know you had to return a little bit tonight. You coached at both these schools, but most recently at Harrisburg, where you're kind of well known for a couple of state championships, a few districts, and all that kind of stuff, but and a few mid-pens. But 65-52 tonight. Harrisburg comes out of here a winner this evening. Some interesting numbers here get borne out in this game, especially the second half, Coach.
Harrisburg led at the half 31-28, and they outscored East 34-24 in the entire second half. They were 13 for 27 two-pointers, and they hit 1 3, and that was enough to seal the deal.
Remember, this team was 9 from 31 at one point in time in the game, 1 for 10 to start the game. So when you look at what they did here as the game went on, they really got into a flow. And, you know, what do you attribute that to? Was it the way they played their man-to-man? It yielded up good offense. But then their offense at the half court, very, very patient. They really looked for what they wanted to do.
Well, I think it was Sean Lee started to control the game from his point guard position, but he was not only a point guard, he was following shots, he was making things happen defensively, and I think it changed the whole tempo of the game. In the pregame, we featured 2 young guys as our players of the game, right. But this was a man's game. This was a really physical game, and there were so many hands, and I don't know if you can really see it on TV, but how much quickness there is out there, and how much hands and how hard they were playing. It was really fun to watch.
Well, I thought the maturity of game tonight of Sean Lee, and there you have a guy that's quarterback in the football team, state-ranked football team, and then a guy who's also the quarterback out here as a point guard. And, you know, you always say you want a guy that's going to be the extension of the coach on the court. There's your extension. And he goes out there and executes the second half, knows when to distribute, knows when to take the drive, knows when to follow the shot. Every aspect of the game tonight, he was pure in.
Did a very good job.
Let's take a look right now at our Advanced Hoops Play of the Game. And this was an interesting one. Chad Edwards called this one out early. But you take a look right here. Watch this 1-3-1 how it's played. Now watch how fast they close it, and then quick. You come up, you want to get a deny guy, that's Sean Lee, and watch this finish on the other end. Great pass ahead, unselfish basketball, and then the finish on the end by A.J. Cooper. Check that rather, Jayon Lewis. Let's take a look at it again. Quick trap, steal. This is the way you draw it up.
Is he a defensive back as well?
Yes, that's what he's being recruited for.
And Jayon Lewis in for the easy pass off of Sean Lee after the nice trap in the quarter by his teammates. Teammates worked together really well there. And now our Hoffman Ford Player of the Game, and you might have guessed this. There were 4 guys in double figures tonight. Kyrie Middleton has 12, Jayon Lewis with 10, 15 points for Quincy Brandon. They were all candidates tonight. But in the end, it was this guy, Sean Lee, our Hoffman Ford Player of the Game, 20 points tonight. What a game he had. Talk through it, guys.
He was just everywhere.
Defensively,
him and Quincy Brandon, when you put them on the floor and you're in a man-to-man situation, they're going to get deflections. They're going to get charges.
You take a look tonight at the East Panthers. Elijah Cooper led all scores with 12, but he only had 3 free throws in the second half. And then A.J. Cooper with 10 points tonight. Julian Lowndes with 6. And then 7 points for Eli Vega, who was a spark plug there tonight. Jeff?
He sure was. And Eli can get into the lane. But I want to talk about Quincy Brandon just for a second because he kind of reminded me of Quincy Wadley.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
He was going to the hole. He was doing everything. And both teams have a bright future. They're playing. The coach played 19 kids, I think, for CD East. And Harrisburg came out and found something tonight, and they're going to be a tough out the rest of the season. There's some teams that have to play Harrisburg, it's not a W when they play Harrisburg anymore.
Well, it looks like they're growing into themselves and they're getting back that Harrisburg style of basketball you taught for so many years, Coach.
Yes, I'm very, very proud of their staff. You know, a lot of the things that they say they've been working on, it showed up on the floor tonight.
Well, they must have known the master was going to be here, and so they were on notice, right?
Most of those kids don't even know who I am.
They know where your court is, though,
Yes,
right? It
yes,
has your
they
name
do.
on it. So when you see the guy out here who's named on the court, maybe a little sense of maybe we ought to get this right tonight, guys. Anyway, it's been fun this evening. 65-52. Our next game is a blockbuster, and it's coming up on Thursday night. And it's Cumberland Valley, number 2 in District 3, 6A, against Central York, now number 1 in District 3, 6A. I'm not going to be with you guys up here. I'm going to be down on the central bench where I've been all year when I've not been doing games, except a couple times I was up here. And I'll tell you what, looking forward to a great 1-2 matchup at Central on Thursday night. And Charlie Fortney is going to be sitting with you guys, talk about the master himself. He'll be right here with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. A great game, great Mid-Penn versus York Area League game, and it'll be a rocking house there on Thursday night. Thanks so much for all of you joining us here tonight. Thanks to Jim Gallagher, our stat guy, who did a great job this evening. Thanks to Charlie Fortney and Aaron Yancey, who did a great job preparing us for the game. Latine Richardson, the great camera work here tonight. Chad Edwards and his whole crew for Invicta, and all of you for watching. Again, 65-52. Harrisburg beats CD East right here on the Panthers floor tonight. For all of us here, I'm Gary Sutton. Have a great evening, everyone, and thanks for watching Fox 43.2.